Good morning and welcome back to my channel, and I thought I'd just show you what I'm up to today. I've got my sketchbook out and I just wanted to show you some ideas that I've got for this year. I have got an exhibition in May, early May, so I am working towards that, and I've got all my ideas down in the sketchbook here. So I thought I'd just show you. So let me just turn the camera around. I'll put it down there so you can see. So this is my new sketchbook that I started at the beginning of the year. And it's full of blue exercises, really quick exercises. And you might have seen some of these that I've posted, but I'm just trying to keep to a limited palette of these blues to start with, and I will add a few more colours eventually, but I thought I'd just show you, just talk you through some of the things that I do. So I jot down anything that comes to me that might help me in the paintings, and it is all about the sea. And what I've started to do is mix the colours and then go through these colours. So this is the ultramarine one, and just black and white, of course. So that's probably something you've seen recently because I did post it on Instagram. But I jotted down things that's important when I'm painting. So first of all is the patterns of the sea. So I always like to look at the patterns that the waves are making, and the atmosphere, whether it's calm or a rough day or a windy day, and the movement of the waves and how they form. Texture, I put texture is important when you're looking at the waves and the way the water crashes and gives that lovely sparkle and bubbles. The tone of the painting or the value always is, make sure you put in as many darks against your lights to show it. It shows up what you're actually painting and what's important, which is the waves in this one, as you can see. Unlimited colour. So I'm always trying to limit my colour palette with the idea that less is always more. So I do keep to that if I can. So these are just some of the quick exercises that I've done, very quick exercises, as you can see, trying to get pattern and texture. I also use acrylic paints, and often I put in these Caran d'Ache Neo Colour just to bring out certain things, the patterns or the waves. This was cerulean blue, so that's a nice colour for the sea. This is cobalt blue and white. I just literally playing around with the pattern of the waves here. Because it was so thickly put on, I put it on, I think, with a palette knife and scraped into it. I squashed the pages together to get a monoprint the other side, which I quite like actually. It's very simple. It almost looks like a wood cutting, a wood block print, the way that's come out. I quite like that. And that was just probably a 5-minute exercise. This is the same. I did the same here. Put the paint on, squashed the pages together, jotted down. Love this pattern. This lovely pattern here I like. It's wavy, patterns of the sea, waves. Full moon tonight. That was a full moon the day I did that. Cyan primary and white. Rough tide, windy day. I particularly like this pattern here that came about when I squashed the pages together. I don't know if you can see it. It sort of looks lacy, which I like. I love that laciness in a sea painting. Just move that over a bit. Did I write there? Powerful waves pushing through. That's what I wrote there. I think I might have been down by the water when I did that. I think I was actually down not far from where I live. This is just a light blue acrylic paint, and I was just purely looking at patterns, so and atmosphere. So this is like a soft tide pattern. Also, where should the horizon go? That's what I jotted there. And I think the golden rule is thirds, particularly with a seascape or a landscape. So I like the high horizon on that, and that's roughly a third. So it's more pleasing, I think, than having, you don't want to put your horizon in the middle because that would cut your picture in half. So I think it's more pleasing to look into it and to look up when it's a third of the way up there. Think atmosphere I've got here, calm day. But actually, when I started doing this, it was more like a rough sea. But I like the patterns here that I've made, and also some of the cloud formation here. So that was with light blue acrylic paint and a touch of my Caran d'Ache there. This again, it's thinking about how the wave crashes down and makes this lovely pattern. And this is just the tidal edge. I'm thinking Woolacombe here, North Devon, 'cause in the distance, that's North Devon. As you're going round towards Morthoe. And I've just started to bring in a few cloud formations there. Wave patterns of the sea. These are just quick little few second sketches. And I've started making these lovely shapes that I find in the patterns when the tide's coming in and it's receding. You get all these lovely frothy bits and lovely patterns forming. I was just going to show you about these Caran d'Ache and why I like them so much. Let me get a glass.